Could you state your name and your legacy for the record?
My name is Chris Gilder, and I designed the City Center complex of 2011.
And when were you born?
I was born in 1980.
What was your first memory?
Well, I grew up in a small town in Kentucky, and my dad took me to Lexington to see the circus. And all the kids were excited about the elephants and the toys and the cotton candy. And I just really didn't give a crap about any of that. I saw a skyscraper for the first time, and that was it for me. There was the World Trade Center, the Radisson, the PNC building, the Hyatt, and the Kincaid Towers.
So you knew from an early age that you wanted to be an architect.
Oh yes, I was born an architect.
And so logically you studied architecture in college.
Well, yes, I studied at the University of Kentucky College of Architecture.
And then what did you do?
I decided to go to Barcelona and study the works of Gaudí. This was a life-changing experience for me. I had always measured achievement in architecture by how many stories a building had and how massive it was. But Gaudí showed me beauty in the details. He showed me the magic that can be created within a space that brings people together, or a space that makes people worship, or a place that people would want to live. In any case, that trip changed my life.
And so what happened when you got back to Lexington? Did you go back to school?
No. I had decided that school could wait, and that I just wanted to go out into nature and take a sketch pad with me and see what I could find. I would go to the park and teach myself the architecture of trees, the detail of a leaf.
And how long did you do this?
Years. I knew that it would take many years to achieve anything close to the magic of Gaudí.
And so how did you react when the buildings were torn down in the center of Lexington?
I was initially a little bit sad about losing some of the buildings there, but then a light bulb went off in my head, and I was like, hey, maybe I could be the person who designs the building there. And I want to build something very massive, and there's no other space downtown that could hold something as big or grand as what I wanted. Hold on, Mom! Sorry about that. Mom saying the dinner's ready. Unfortunately, the people who owned the space already had an idea for the building that they wanted. It was called Centerpoint. The financing fell through, and so the site just sat there for a long time, an empty lot.
So did you hold out hope that you could eventually be the architect for this project?
Oh, you bet I did. I worked tirelessly, sketching and looking at the site and dreaming about what the city needed.
And what did you come up with?
After several different renditions, this is what I came up with. It was a multi-use site that included an amphitheater, water slides that run under the amphitheater and empty into a pool, and then there's a skyscraper with see-through solar panels for windows. And the pool will be drained during the fall and turned into a skate park, and in the winter it would be refilled and frozen for an ice rink.
After you had the design, was it hard to just sit back and watch the site go unused?
For a while it was very hard, but then I heard about the contest and that changed everything.
What contest?
Yes, the City Center Design Competition of 2011. I was getting in my car one day and I saw on my window there was a flyer. It was for a design contest in Lexington for the Centerpoint site, and it almost seemed as if the contest was made just for me.
And so did you win?
No, I didn't win the contest, but I did receive an honorable mention. They sent me a certificate in the mail for participating.
Were you disappointed?
Yes, I was quite disappointed. I thought for sure that I had the best design, but I don't know. I'm thinking that they probably just weren't sure exactly how they were going to do the solar panels or make the water slide work.
And that's the end of the story?
Yes, I guess that's the end of the story.
Well, yes, maybe it is, but before I go, I have to tell you some things that I found out about you before we talked.
Yes? What is it?
I checked with the UK College of Design, Chris, and they have no record of you ever attending. You have nothing to say to that?
No.
Well, unfortunately, there is one more thing. The little matter of the design contest. I don't know quite how to put this, but the contest was not real.
Yeah, it was real. I sent in my application and I got a confirmation email and then I got the certificate after I got the honorable mention.
Chris, someone was pulling one over on you. They made up that flyer and put it on your car.
Really? Wow. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
So what are you going to do now?
I don't know.